What's up, YouTube? This is Iman and Faith back at it again. I just had to come to you guys today and tell you how my Disney ticket experience went from A to Z. As you guys know, California has opened up Disneyland Park April 30th. And since it's such in high demand, you know, there's so many Disney fans, so many Disney fanatics. They have an opening day, which was April 15th, which is today, for everybody who did not have a Disney ticket. When I tell you, when they first said this, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard to get the ticket. But I did not think it was gonna be this hard, okay? You guys, like, I am tired, I'm tired, okay? Let's get into it.
Wait. What is he doing?
We're doing a YouTube video.
About what?
About the Disneyland tickets that we got today.
Oh.
So, anyway. So, first of all, I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I know you guys are like, why did you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning? Well, it is rumored to be that Disneyland always says they are going to open up ticket sales at this time, but they always open them up a little earlier. So, you know, I was like, hey, if I get on this website at 3 a.m. in the morning, I am guaranteed a ticket, okay? I was not taking no for an answer. I was one of the people that are like, I am getting this ticket, rain, sleet, snow, I am getting it, okay? So I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go on the Disney site and the tickets still aren't available. There's no queue or anything. So I'm like, okay, for sure. I relax, I sit back, I turn on Disney Plus. You know, I'm getting amped up for the day. Like, yes, Disney tickets, Disney tickets, Disney tickets. Right? Let's watch The Little Mermaid. So, you know, I'm watching Little Mermaid while I'm waiting for the Disney queue to open. So 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I check my phone. Nothing. 5 o'clock, I check my phone. Nothing. 6 o'clock, ding, 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 ding. Now I'm in the queue. So at this point, I'm like, yes. I'm in the queue. We are here. We are going. You know, like all those naysayers, they're gonna be so jealous because I got these tickets. Everybody laughed at me. I told all my coworkers, I'm gonna go to Disney. I don't care what happens. They laughed at me. I told my parents, I'm gonna go to Disney. I don't care what happens. They laughed at me. I told my friends, I'm gonna go to Disney the first week out. I don't care what you guys say. They laughed at me. So this morning I was like, yes, I'm in this queue. Everybody laughed at me. I'm gonna show them, right? So 6 o'clock rolls around. It says something like, thank you. You are in this queue. Sit tight while the waiting room is open. So I'm like, ooh, yes. Ooh, yes.
More than an hour or something.
Yes. So I'm waiting. So I'm like, you know what? I still had to go to work. So I'm like, let me take my shower. Let me get my daughter ready for school. By that time, we should be in the waiting room. Because first it's the queue, then it's the waiting room. Then after the waiting room, you can book your reservations and your tickets. So I take a shower. It's around 6:30. I check, still in the queue. My daughter takes a shower. It's around 7. I check, still in the queue.
And
so my game plan, so my game plan for this, because I was listening to other Disney people and all the YouTube people saying that you want to have more than one device. So I was like, okay, say less. So I had my device, which is an iPhone. I had my daughter's device, which is an iPhone. I had my mother's device, which was an iPad. I had my mother's Android. I had my mother's iPhone. And when I got to work, I had my coworker's iPhone. So that's 7 devices, right? So I'm like, I got this in the bag. No worries, right? So it was 7 o'clock. We're still in the queue. So I'm like, you know what? Her school starts at 8:15. So I'm like, let's take all the devices and let's go in the car. I'm gonna drop you off to school and I'm gonna go to work. So I'm thinking by the time I drop her off to school around 8, which is when Disney said that the tickets that the when Disney said that the ticket sales were really gonna open at 8 o'clock, I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna be at her school. I'm gonna be on my way driving to work. When I get to work, I can just click on the ticket. So I drop her off at school. You know, I'm looking crazy at her school because I'm a mom with 4 devices hanging off of me. Like, yeah, all right, love you, and still checking like all the phones while trying to entertain the moms, while trying to entertain my daughter. Disney got me out here looking crazy. So
crazy like a crazy mother.
Yeah, so her school starts at 8:15. I was still in the queue, not the waiting room, but the queue. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Don't sweat it. You're blessed, not stressed. By the time we get to work, you will be in the waiting room so that you can go ahead and get your ticket. So Danny's school, her school is around like, no, her school is 10 minutes away from my job. So I'm driving at every red light, looking like, okay, I'm still in the queue, driving, looking at the next red light. Oh, I'm still in the queue, driving. So now it's about, okay, so now it's about 8:20, 8:25. So I don't start work until 9 o'clock. So I was like, let me go to Starbucks. Okay, this was my game plan, you guys. Starbucks is known for the bestest Wi-Fi ever. So I'm like, if I can get all these devices on Starbucks Wi-Fi, then I'll be in that waiting room. So I go to Starbucks. You know, while I'm there, I decide to order me a skinny latte. I'm sipping on the skinny latte, looking at my devices, for 30 minutes. I'm refreshing. Mind you, 4 devices that I have, 4 or 5 devices that I have.
I thought you said 7.
However many, I had a lot, okay? I had a lot. So I'm looking at the devices, looking, still saying, be with you momentarily. There are a lot of users trying to get on, but thank you for your patience. You're almost next. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, whatever. I'm going to go to work. Yeah, so I go to work. I'm driving. I get in the parking lot. I have 5 minutes. I'm looking like, oh my gosh, I'm still not there. So now I'm in work. Mind you, I started this journey at 3 a.m. Now it's 9 o'clock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 hours, okay? So I'm at work, and you know, my coworkers are looking at me like I'm crazy because I have all these devices, and they're like, oh, you are so serious about this. Said, dang skippy I am. I'm gonna get this. So luckily today is a day that I don't really interact with a lot of customers. I'm in the back doing back office things. So I was really able to do a little work, look at the device. Do a little work, look at the device.
So I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like. It looked like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it says thank you for your continued patience. And then it said
So basically she's trying to show you this is what I was looking at for almost 10 hours of the day, okay? This states, thank you for your continued patience. Due to high demand, this is taking longer than expected. We have a lot of guests accessing our system, so you are now in a waiting room to plan your park visit. Do not refresh the page or select the back button. Approximate wait time, more than an hour. So now I'm at work, right? And it is 10 a.m. I'm still looking at the devices, doing my work. 10 a.m. Now it hits 11 a.m. So mind you guys, like I said, I've been on this journey from 3 to now it's 11 a.m. And then ding. I like, you know, as I'm refreshing one of my devices, it was my iPhone. It finally says you have 45 minutes left until you're able to go into the waiting room. So now, you guys, I'm pumped. I'm like, yes, right? Like high five. Like high five, like yes, like I'm like we are in there like swimwear. So it's like 11. It's 11:10. Now it's saying 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, yes. I'm doing my work a little bit, looking at the devices, doing my work a little bit, looking at the devices. Then it goes from 30 back to 45 minutes. And I'm thinking, you know, I got a text message, so I looked at the text, and then as soon as I did that, the time went up. So now I'm like, okay, I cannot do anything on this device. The only thing that this device is good for at the moment is getting us these Disney tickets, okay? So now it's saying 30 minutes, okay? I'm working, looking at it, refreshing like this, refreshing. Now it's saying 20 minutes. Mind you, okay, now it's around 11:20, 11:30. So doing my work, it gets down to 10 minutes. You guys, when I tell you that my adrenaline was pumping as if I was on top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
What is Kilimanjaro?
Girl, a big old Mount Everest, a big old snowy mountain. I was like, this is the moment. I'm on top of the world. Let's just get in here, okay?
Let's open first time in forever.
Exactly. Yes, I felt just like Elsa. That was Elsa, right?
No, that was Anna.
Elsa, Anna, whatever. We're trying to see ya. Minutes. It was 10 minutes remaining. And when I tell you that my heart was pumping out of my chest, my adrenaline was pumping, I was ready. I was like, this is why I did not sleep last night. This is it. And the first time in forever.
Open, love is an open door.
Yes, you know, like that stuff was fluttering through my brain. Like, yes, we're gonna be able to see characters. We're gonna be able to scream our brains out on what is that ride?
What?
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain, bro, I love that.
Right? On the other one, the wooden ride. I was just, you know, so many things were coming to my mind when this cue said 10 minutes. So I'm looking. Now it says 1 minute. And I'm like, oh, the anticipation is killing me at this moment because...
Girl, calm down.
Right?
Calm down.
Let me calm down. Because I had been up since 3 a.m. in the morning. And now it is close to 12 p.m. noonday. So now the screen switches from 1 minute to we're taking you over to the waiting room. Woo, child. They take me over to the waiting room, you guys. And like, you know, it's like the thing is whirled and like, okay, I'm about to go. I get over to the other side where I'm supposed to be able to book the tickets and book our reservations. The screen asked me for my password and my Face ID because, you know, I have an iPhone, so I don't need a password. I can just use my face. I put my face in there. I'm smiling bright like, yes, let me in. And you guys, I get in to the part where I'm supposed to be able to buy these tickets, and instead it says, thank you for buying these tickets that I never bought. Go ahead and put the ticket number in the reservation queue so you can get your reservation. When I tell you guys, I was scrambling on that device, trying to like back page it, like, oh my God, did I mess up? Did I click something? What happened? I must have pressed that back arrow on my device 10, 20 times. I lost it, you guys. From 3 a.m. until 12 p.m.
Never tell them the last part, okay?
No, not yet. I lost my spot. Okay? I lost it. So at this time, you guys, I am so irritated. I'm getting depressed. The waterworks are about to come down. I know you guys are like, dang, chill out. It's just Disneyland. Disneyland has been closed for a whole year. Okay?
Calm down.
I mean, I just want to go and be happy.
No.
And feel the magic. I want to feel the magic. So, you guys, when I had backspace, it brought me back to the queue. Not the waiting room, but the queue.
Calm down, girl.
I'm calm. And now, instead of it saying you have 45 minutes or 30 minutes, it told me I had more than an hour to wait, so I'm back at square one.
And so, do you remember that video that I showed you guys? That is what it looks like.
Yes, no. Let's see. This is what it looked like, you guys. This is what it looked like when you first log in. It says the wait is almost over. You have more than 1 hour. So, luckily, my friend was doing the same thing that I was doing because we all want to go together.
Yeah.
And around, not 12, but around maybe like 1 o'clock, she had texted me like, hey, were you able to get your ticket? I'm on here. Do you want me to get it for you? When she said that, you guys, like, hope came back again, okay? I felt, yes, I felt like a kid during Christmas. I felt like, I was just ecstatic. So I scrambled. I scrambled on the phone and said,
no, don't break my phone.
I said, please get me and my daughter's ticket, please. So she was able to get it, and now I'm happy. But say, for example, she wasn't able to get it. Say, for example, I didn't have that Disney Lifeline. I would still be on the queue. When I tell you I still have my devices on there and it's still saying, and right now it is 4 o'clock, it's still saying your wait time is over an hour.
Wait.
I would have been livid, you guys, because I have spent so much time and so much energy. And when I say I'm spending energy and time, it's not just today, okay? I have done my research on how I can crack this Disney ticket system and get the tickets for the day that I want. And when I was on social media, you know, at 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, seeing if other people were trying to get Disney tickets or seeing if other people were having problems, a lot of people, this is what really upset me, you guys. A lot of my social media friends were writing posts like, you guys, I just logged in and I've only been waiting for 10 minutes and I got my ticket. Like, what?
What, bro? What happened to her?
What
happened to her?
Excuse me? You just logged in 10 minutes? 10 minutes you got your ticket? Oh, I'm clutching my pearl. So that was my Disney experience, you guys. I do want to tell you that we were able to get the tickets, so I am happy with that. But I think Disney has some glitches to work out because I really think that the ticket system should be first come, first serve.
Yeah.
You know, I think that they're doing it as like some type of lottery thing where they're just picking like random people, but that's no bueno. That's no bueno for me, okay? It needs to be first come, first serve so that the people, the early birds get the worms, okay? And I am an early bird and I should have got the worm. But I'm not complaining because like I said, we will be there when those magical gates open, okay? So thank you for watching our channel. Again, this is Faith and Iman. And if you like our content, then you need to like and subscribe.
And press the notification.